In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get more featured snippets for your website. I have actually spoke about this before in a previous video, but I thought I would actually do another video and show you a few different strategies for this as well. Now, some of you guys, if you are just starting out on a brand new website, you still might want to watch this, or in some cases, some of you guys might already have more of an established website that's already ranking for a lot of keywords. However, you might just be struggling to get that position one, that actual featured snippet. So for example, for anybody that doesn't know what a featured snippet is, this is what a featured snippet looks like. It's right at the top of Google. You get a lot of clicks from it. So yeah, let's get into it, right?
Did you know that 81% of businesses are overspending when it comes to actually trying to rank their website organically in Google? That's why I've decided to create the Traffic Accelerator system. It will tell you exactly what your website is lacking. The Traffic Accelerator system will tell you exactly how many backlinks you need, what articles you're missing on your website, and also how to internally link those articles together to gain topical authority. Now, if you're struggling to rank on Google, click the link down below, get the Traffic Accelerator system for your website. It's only $195 and it will tell you exactly everything your website is lacking.
Now, what I have done is, first of all, you want to identify all of the keywords that your website actually ranks for that could potentially have a featured snippet. Now, this is just a random website that I've actually found. It's talking about a lot of car related articles, but on Ahrefs, if you just go to organic keywords, and if you go click onto SERP features, you can actually click here, featured snippet, and you can also say where target doesn't rank. So see only keywords where your target top position ranks in one of the selected SERP features, or you can select where target doesn't rank. So we want to select that, and we obviously want to click on featured snippet and then click on apply. Now this basically tells Ahrefs I only want to see featured snippets that are available that my website doesn't rank for. And if we just click on go, as you can see, we went from about 118,000 or 180,000 keywords now down to 97. So as you can see, how to read an oil level dipstick, that is 3,000 searches a month, one keyword difficulty. However, we are currently in position number 4. Caranddrive.com is position number 1. Now, what you can obviously do is, for anybody that doesn't know how to actually do this, we want to take a look at the actual domain name that is ranking right now for the featured snippet. As you can see, caranddriver.com. Right now, what you want to do is click or go back to the search bar and do minus car and driver.com. So the actual domain name that's here, we want to stick at the end of the search term and then press enter. Then what it will do, typically speaking, is if there is another article that is actually optimized to try and grab that featured snippet, it will show the position number 2 in the featured snippet queue. I've actually got an example here. So for example, if we take a look here, how to fix a car battery not charging, or how to fix car battery not charging, dub or dubizzle.com is ranking number 1. So if we do minus dubizzle.com, as you can see, then we've got another website which is hightechcarcare.com, right? So if we then do comma high-techcarcare.com, and then there's not a third website that's actually optimized to get that featured snippet. Now, let's say, for example, right, if we were teletire.com, why is this article not actually ranking for a featured snippet? That's the ultimate thing that we want to figure out, right? So if we actually take a look at the 2 results that did have the featured snippet, right, which is first, the second result is this, and if we actually load up the page here, what you will see is that they actually have got a numbered list. So they've actually got numbered subheadings in their content. And then if we take a look at position number 1, which is the DU Bizzle website, as you can see, they're actually winning based off of their well-formatted content. That's the only reason that they're winning. This would actually be quite an easy featured snippet to actually win. If I were these guys, what I would be looking to do is just have a numbered list. That's probably going to come in and actually beat that featured snippet. That's what Google's telling you it prefers. Not a single person's actual optimized content is actually that perfect in this scenario. Let's take a look at a few different examples. So if we take a look, how to start a car with bad ignition switch. So we've got DU Bizzle. If we do minus dubizzle.com, so this is like an answer summary. We then, if we do minus autozone.com, and then we don't have any results after that, right? Now, if I were autozone.com, what I would be, again, looking to do is just have a numbered list. That's what Google's telling you it prefers in that SERP. Now, if we were to actually load up this here, if you can just imagine from Google's point of view, when they're reading a page to actually rank it, what they do is they obviously start from top to bottom. Now, to actually get the answer that they're looking for, if you think of it, right, Google has to go all the way from the top of the page down to the bottom to then find that actual answer. So again, it's just not a well optimized keyword at all, or not well optimized page at all. If we go back to that page, there we go. How to start a car. It doesn't even go to the correct section on the actual page, but it's actually grabbing the content from here, bypassing the ignition switch safely. So what I would be looking to do here, right, is if I wanted to rank for how to start a car with a bad ignition switch, if I wanted to grab this featured snippet, I would grab this and I would have this as the actual H2. So I'm just going to do an inspect element here so you guys can get an understanding, because obviously I don't have logins for AutoZone. But this is what I would be looking to do. How to start a car with bad ignition. And then in this actual paragraph section, I would be looking to have a actual numbered list. So potentially rewording this section here. And actually including it directly underneath my subheading. So I would be swapping this from a paragraph to a step-by-step numbered list, and that would get me the actual featured snippet. A lot of the times when you don't have a featured snippet is because you don't actually have a certain element on your web page. So, for example, if we were to take a look at some of these symptoms of a bad surge valve, right? So this is the actual page here. This is where Google is actually getting the bullet pointed list. And the reason why Bizzle isn't ranking is because they don't even have like a bullet pointed list. I've not even looked at the actual page here. But I'm going to assume that they are using maybe like a low quality AI content writing tool to actually produce these articles. Actually, it does look like they've got it here, but again, this isn't optimized for actually winning a featured snippet. So again, like what I mentioned before, symptoms of a bad surge valve, I would have as the actual subheading, and directly underneath that, I would actually have the bullet pointed list. It's a very solid framework to actually go off of. You're always going to get featured snippets doing that. So that's how I would be looking to optimize for featured snippets. Not like this. I would actually have like the subheading here, and then directly underneath this subheading, I would just remove this paragraph. I would then have the bullet pointed list. That's how you're ultimately going to get the actual featured snippets. So always just make certain that you are taking a look at seeing if, say for example, a numbered list is actually ranking in the featured snippet, making certain that you actually have a numbered list on your page. Or if, say, for example, it's a bullet pointed list, making certain that you've got a bullet pointed list. Or in some cases, you might need to do a video, or potentially if it is a answer summary, making certain that you don't actually have any fluff within your answer summary. You're straight to the point. So that's been my video on how to get more featured snippets, how to rank featured snippets, and also how to find more featured snippets on your actual website. So again, like what I mentioned before, start of the video, organic keywords, and then click on SERP features where target doesn't rank, and then make certain that you actually have got a featured snippet ticked there. That's been a video on how to get more featured snippets. If you guys have enjoyed this video, please remember to leave a like. And as always, if you guys do want a free growth strategy call for your website, make certain to check out casualdash.com and fill in the contact form. Thanks.